Hello and welcome back to Chantale Motivational Production. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome. I wish you all the best and I hope you like this channel, and I hope that by the time you're done with this video, you will be able or you'll be convinced to subscribe to our channel. And for all our old subscribers and the ones that keep coming back to watch our videos, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, guys, did you know we hit 1,000 subscribers? Thank you so much. This means so much. This means a lot, because without you, this will not be happening right now. So thank you once again. All right. So today I have come to talk to you, to share with you the three most important and crucial things that you should not do when you are influenced, when you are being influenced or triggered by your emotions. Okay? So the three most crucial things that you should avoid doing, you should practice on not doing them when you under the influence of your emotions. So now I know you might be wondering, what am I saying? What do I mean by when you are influenced by your emotions? Or what do I mean by when you are under the influence of your emotions? Yes, a lot of us don't even understand our persons. We don't even know who we are to know when something is off or when something is not right with us. When I say when we are being triggered or influenced by our emotions, what I'm trying to say, by the way, your emotions could be being happy, could be being sad, anxious. It could be, all those things which are normal part of us. But when you are experiencing a situation that is triggered by, let's say you got a good news or you got into a fight with your significant other, your siblings, your employer, your school authorities, and then you got into that heated argument that really upset you, okay? And then you get really, really mad. That's an emotion. That's an emotion that makes you feel really upset, that makes you feel really sad. Or you might get a good news that you got admitted to a school that you applied for, or you got a new job, or you got promoted in your job, or you signed a new client, or you have a newborn baby in your family. It could be anything good that could set you off to become excessively happy, okay? Which is not a bad thing, by the way. So those are the different kinds of emotions when I say, when you are triggered or influenced by your emotions. I just want us to have that clear when I talk about your emotions. So, and there are so many others. Sometimes you get an update that gives you mixed feelings, okay? Part of it makes you happy, part of it makes you sad, like I've said earlier, not just regular happiness, not just regular sadness, but both on the extremes. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to bring to you today, that during these circumstances, there are three things that you must have in mind that you should never do. You should never practice when you are experiencing this type of emotions. Okay, and so we're going to get right into it. I need you to watch this video till the end, because it is so important that you get this information. It is so important that you practice it, because this will help you go a long way. This will save your relationships. This will save your job. This will go a long way to help you grow in so many areas in your life. So the first one is, never ever make decisions when you are experiencing this type of emotions. Never ever make decisions when you are experiencing this type of emotions. The reason for this is that the best decisions are never made under unstable emotional state. So when you are emotionally unstable, you can never make the best decisions, because these decisions are not coming from a place of peace. They are not coming from a place of your truth. They are not coming from a place of your best. They are coming from a place of anger. And again, what is anger is still part of the emotion, okay? So whatever decision that you are making when you are experiencing this type of emotion is never the best. And when you make a decision, First of all, you are saying, this is what I'm going to do, or this is what I'm not going to do. And then what happens when you don't follow through that decision? Number one, you lose respect. Number two, you lose your credibility, because for someone who makes decisions and don't follow through, at some point, you lose respect, period. You lose credibility. No one pay attention to you. No one respects you. No one respects your decisions because they know what's going to happen. On the other hand, when you take action based on the decisions, remember, you're making this decision from a place of anger or from a place of frustration. When you're taking this action, a lot of times it's just an issue of ego, because you made this decision, even though at some point you realize, okay, this action I'm about to take, it's really not aligning with me, but because I had made this decision, I'm gonna follow through. That ego that stands in our way. And so that is the problem that we face when you make those kind of decisions in those kind of circumstances. And so sometimes you make those decisions, you take the action. A lot of times nothing good comes out from those actions. They are disastrous. They worsen the situation. And so what is the point of even making that decision when you know it's not really you, when you know on your normal day, normal circumstance, normal, state of mind, you would never do such. All right. So the point number one is you should never, ever make decisions when you are experiencing emotional instability, or you're feeling excessively or extremely angry or extremely happy, or you have mixed feelings, or you're anxious about the situation, you're not sure. Those are not the best time to make any decisions. All right. So we're going to move on to the second one. The second one is you should never ever make promises. Do not make promises when you feel extremely happy or extremely sad. A lot of times this applies to situations where we are extremely happy about a situation and we just, excuse me, this is really funny because I've seen it time without numbers. People make promises just because they find themselves in a situation where, things are going on and they have to meet up with the standard of the situation. They want to feel involved. They want to belong. And so they make promises of which they know are not true. They make promises that aren't true, not to the people or the things that they are promising and doing or giving. It's not true to them, because under normal circumstances, they would never, ever make such promises. And guess what happens with promises? When you make promises, it's a commitment. It is a commitment that you have to fulfill. I don't know about you, but for me, making promises is something that you owe. It's like owing something, owing somebody, because it's a promise. You got to fulfill it. So people go extra miles. People go out of their way to do things that they were not even ready to do. They were not prepared to do. Why? Because they just want to maintain that standard. They want to maintain that status, that for people to view them that way, even though it's not their true self. So again, the things that your emotions will make you do are very, very, very critical. And so for you to understand when you are experiencing those moments, it's crucial. It's crucial for your growth. It's crucial to the things that you do and the things that you don't do. So the second thing is never make promises. Never make promises, because if you make a promise that you're gonna, okay, I've been in different functions. I've been in different, occasions like parties. I've been to fundraisers, baby and all the lights. Wait, there was some kind of fundraising. There was some kind of money, money things involved. And I see people end up borrowing money, even though they did not plan for that. They were not ready for that. But like I said earlier, it's the influence. They get all hyped up, oh, I have to do this too. I cannot be left behind. And then guess what? They end up not being able to pay back. And you know the rest of it. So please never ever make promises. Do not. Even if you're tempted to, even do not make promises when you are on this state of mind.